We are James and Jennifer Boyd, owners of a tile and remodel company, as well as a home decor and gift boutique in North Carolina. Join us as we share home design and decor tips, as well as how-to tutorials as we work through some of our own projects at home.
Hello and happy Tuesday to you. Welcome to the boutique and welcome to our live. We go live every single Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, sharing all kinds of beautiful home decor, furniture, and gifts for your home and for your friends and family. So, James, you ready?
I'm ready. I just found it live. I struggled there for a minute to see where it was.
You're on the struggle bus a bit.
I was on the struggle bus a bit, but I'm live now.
Great.
You ready to do this?
I am. So if you are joining us for the first time, we welcome you. As you're watching, we ask you to comment with things that you see. Just chime in and say hello. Give us your input on things that you see that you like or want more information on, and we'll be happy to. Hello, bestie. I'm so glad you're with us tonight. But we'd love to hear from you. If you chime in and we hear from you, your name goes into a bowl. And at the end of the show, we do a drawing and for a $25 gift certificate for the boutique. So some of you have been collecting boutique dollars. So you have multiple winnings. And so if you've been watching and you're silent, gotta speak up.
Let us know you're there.
Yes. And for your opportunity to get that $25 gift certificate. That's something we're really, really happy to give because we're so thankful for you who are watching. And we're very, very thankful for those of you who stopped in and shop. So if you are new to the channel and you'd like to learn a little bit more about us and what we do, check out our website, barronsboutique.net, or check us out on Instagram, barrons_boutique. I post there often. So
She does.
Yes, so you get to get the inside scoop of who we are and what we do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I had a visitor over the weekend.
Who was your visitor?
A regular viewer.
Oh, George.
I had George in.
That's right. I remember you saying that George isn't watching yet.
No, but yeah, I had George in. I don't know if he's back in Virginia or if he's still here local, but he was in town over the weekend. That I know for sure because he was standing right here and we were chatting and having a good time. So he checked Pearl's pocket and sadly nothing was in there. So I felt bad. I really wanted something to be in there for George, but there wasn't. So I don't know, when you're in, check Pearl's pocket. If you don't know who Pearl is actually the robe just over my shoulder, that green robe. There she is, and in her pocket is sometimes a little treasure for you to keep. If you find a treasure in her pocket, it's all yours. A gift from us to you. It's nothing ever very big, something just little small, but it's a gift. I like getting free things.
Oh, that's always great.
Yeah.
All right, so share it up there on Facebook for everybody that finds us that way.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should move on to some product.
Let's get going with it.
Let's get going. You know why? Because I am really excited to get home and get into my slippers and my comfy pajamas tonight because it's rainy and it's a little chilly, and that just sounds really cozy to me. So I hope you're in a cozy spot. If you're not, get in one. Get in a cozy spot. Get comfy. Grab a tea, a coffee, a wine, whatever you want. And let's get to some awesome product. This first item is a brand new one. It's a beautiful teal cabinet, and I'm going to be sharing a few details about it for you in the very next video.
This is a great piece that we brought in just last week. It's a solid mango wood cabinet in teal with some light distressing. So we do have some light distressing on the doors and drawers, not so much so that it makes it rustic looking, but gives it a little bit of that worn, weathered look. The center drawer pulls out. We have 2 shelves down below it. Each end door opens.
There's George.
The interior, we have a dark stained finish and 2 shelves again as well. Again, this is a solid mango wood piece. It is $789, and our dimensions are 56.5 wide, 13 deep, and 36 inches high. A great accent piece for your living room, for a dining room, bedroom, hallway, entryway, really anywhere in your home that you want to add just a little pop of color and a bit of whimsy.
I love that piece, don't you? And by the way, hi George, I'm so glad you're with us too. You almost forgot, how dare you? So I'm glad you're here now. So
My mom jumped on too.
Oh, hello. I'm so glad you're with us. Well, I really love this teal cabinet. Is teal for every home? No. But if you can pull it off, it is gorgeous. I love the detail on the doors. I think it's so elegant and pretty. I love the color. Be bold. Don't be afraid to use color. Doesn't always, hello Joy, happy Tuesday to you too. So glad you're with us. Don't be afraid to use color. I know white is safe. I know black is safe and gray is safe and beige is safe. But come on, step out of the box just a little bit and try some color in a bolder piece. I use color in pillows. I use color in artwork, but try to be bold in some of your furniture pieces as well. This is one, I think the price is amazing for it. It is solid wood, and it's just gorgeous and great storage too. Lots of great storage in this piece.
We got Mom and Don joining us from Indiana.
Hello, Mom and Don.
George says chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Must be talking about trying different colors.
Yes. Spell that. Spell
He did. C-H-A-R-T-U-S-E. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
I don't know if it's correct, but that's how it's spelled there.
There you go. All right. This next piece is a little safer in color, but it adds to your style in a little bit of a different way. Check out this piece. So this is a sweet little cabinet. Love the little mid-century leg, love the natural finish, and love the woven doors. It adds great texture, and I'll be sharing more details about this one in just a sec.
I love this sweet little cabinet. So adorable.
with its natural woven
George
chevron
finishes my
face
script.
of the doors. It is in a natural blonde wood finish. I love his little mid-century looking legs. He kind of has that mid-century vibe of his cabinet shape. On the interior, we've got 2 sections of shelving. So an opportunity of 4 different shelving sections. The hardware is a nice dark antiqued finish. Beautiful piece. The price for this
There's
piece
Laura.
is $509, and its measurements are 34 wide, 16 deep, and 34 high. A great little piece for a bedroom, for storing children's toys or clothing. It would be great in a living room, again, for additional storage and style. Really any room. I love this little guy.
Lori, you crack me up. So, I have an itchy nose. All right, so I love this little piece. I think it would be so adorable in a home. I love the element of texture that the doors add, and I love the cute little mid-century looking style legs and shape. It's a really sweet little cabinet. Again, great for storage. Or just as an accent piece, but why not utilize that storage? Looking at the chattering going on. So, Laura, you're so funny. Yes, you should have knocked on the door and just came and sat down with us and watched us live. You know, I was talking to Randy, and he was saying, you need to do another with a live audience again. That was so much fun. So I'm in the works of thinking through what kind of event I want to do this time for a live studio audience, but we need to do it again for sure. All right. We have Valentine's Day coming up next month, and I thought, why not throw out some roses in the show tonight? We have beautiful artificial roses, but man, when you look at these things close up, you can see the veining in the petals. They look real, they feel real, but they don't smell real. That's where it gets you. But they're gorgeous. They come in a bundle, so you can leave them bundled up, or you can separate the bundle and put them in a vase however you would like. Do an arrangement. They're $17.50 for the bundle. I'm leaving them all bundled up in the shop because I want them all nice together for you when you bring them home. Again, they're that real feel petal. You can see the veining down in those petals. Absolutely beautiful. So nicely done. I'm getting a little reflection there with the light on some of them. It's making it look like they're white in some areas. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think they would be great for your decorating after you've taken down Christmas. Do you feel like your house is a little blah? We took down Christmas. We finally did our last Christmas at the house. We still have one more Christmas to do with one of our kids. But we finally did the last hurrah Christmas at our house and took down all the decorations over the weekend. And I got to tell you, the house is looking depressing and sad. We talked about it during dinner last night. Our house went from Hallmark Christmas card to depressing.
So, like, are we moving out?
Yeah. So
And she took the whole tree down except left the stem in the middle. Just sitting, it looks like a Charlie Brown disaster.
It does, but I ran out of time because we had other fun things we wanted to do. So it'll come down. But the pop of the color, where I was heading with this, is pop of color with some of this red, with the roses, say in a vase on the mantle or just about the house. All these little things add up and they make such a big difference in making your home look cozy and festive and
Thanks,
fun
Laura.
again. What?
She said, that's okay. There's still a tree behind the store.
That's true. And guess what? I forgot to tell James this story. So,
Oh, boy.
I was meeting with our accountant today, and we were closing out year end. So everything's ready for taxes and everything. And he said, so please tell me you pulled out the Christmas tree for Christmas, because he knows it's been sitting back there for a long time too. And I said, oh no, we didn't have the time or the energy to do that this year. So it sat in the back all season long. And he said, well, at this point, you could string some hearts on it and decorate it for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And then he said, and you know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so some shamrocks and leprechauns. And he was coming up with all kinds of holiday things for our tree that is forever out. I said, you know, birds nest in that tree. He said, I bet they do.
I'm just going to push it down the hill and let it roll into Food Lane parking lot tonight after dark and not worry about it anymore.
The sad thing is everybody would know it came from us because everybody that drives by can see it. All right, rose bundle. If red isn't your thing and you prefer white, well, we've got those too. Our white roses are also in a bundle. These are more open, so the reds are more of a bud. The whites are nice and open, and again, we've got that real feel petal. Beautiful, beautiful roses. You can see the veining. They're absolutely gorgeous. The bundle is $17.50. Each just the same as the red. The white and the red have wire in each stem, so you can bend them and manipulate them however you would like. Again, you can cut the bundle apart, separate them, and make a different arrangement, kind of tuck them into something else you already have, but perfect for sprucing things up. For not very much money, too. Since we're talking Valentine's Day and coming up, I thought, why not throw our sweet little lovebird hedgehogs in? They're super, super soft and cuddly, and they're super, super cute with their little heart between. So thinking ahead, those of you that plan ahead and want to gift a little something for Valentine's Day, we've got our sweet little hedgehogs in love. And they are $17.99. Let's see. I can't do my down button. That's driving me crazy. I have to scroll. This is a new item just in on Saturday. These are great pillows. This particular style, I only have one.
Do you know what I'm going to do Saturday?
What?
Roll that Christmas tree away.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, did you hear that, Laura?
Yeah, Laura's inspired me to deal with my Christmas tree from 14 months ago.
Did you hear that, Laura? You've inspired him to take care of this tree. So, Laura, I have a job for you.
Drive by on Monday and see if it's still there.
That, and since you have this this special magical thing to inspire James to do things, I'd like you to come to my house and make a comment about our drywall. All right. This is a great pillow. I love the pattern. It's in a pale blue, taupes and creams. Great accent pillow, nice and fluffy. It has a gray fabric on the back, zipper enclosure on the bottom. And this lovely pillow is only $35, which I think is a steal for what you're getting. It's nice and durable, beautiful, but also cozy. It's not scratchy in any way, and it's just a really squishy pillow that would be great as an accent on a sofa, in a chair, on a bed. Beautiful. Again, $35.
George wants to know how come you didn't show him that pillow when he was there Saturday. And Laura says, I'll be there Monday. Actually, it's only because I walk back there 2 times a week. What will I have to comment on?
Sheetrock at my house. Mm-hmm.
She says because you comment on things, I get inspired to do them.
Yes. Your commenting inspires James to do things. So I need you to comment about why the sheetrock work isn't done at my house.
Yeah, but she had to comment like 18 times on my tree to get me to do that.
True. So, Laura, you've got your work cut out for you. He's the guy that does that. All right. George, I didn't show you this pillow because they weren't here yet. James picked them up for me and brought them in. And here's another set that is brand new. This one I do have a pair for. And right here.
Laura says, I understand. Ray says it's harassment. George says it only took 18 months.
So this is a kind of a grayish background pillow with a deep teal green blue. If you look at it up close, you can see that. Again, a geometric pattern to it. $35 again. Nice and fluffy and cozy. Again, done in a fabric that's not scratchy, that's comfy cozy. And again, has that zipper enclosure on the bottom. Great, great buy. I do have 2 of these, again, for $35 each.
I like those ones a lot.
I do too. I really, really like those. It's too bad we don't have that color in our, something that would work with that in our house. So going along with pillows, I thought, let's throw in a throw. And I really like this throw. This throw is a deco pattern. And I have it in various colors. I have it in a deep blue and gray, a deep green and gray, and this is the black and gray. So great weave to it. Beautiful Art Deco inspired pattern, hence the name Deco. And on the inside, the pattern is also beautiful with that black and gray going on. So if you had the green and gray, you would see that green and gray pattern on the inside, blue and gray, same thing. So great size for cozying up and cuddling in. I'll stand back so you can see its size. I want to show you the ends. It's got a beautiful finished pattern on the 2 ends. And then the sides are finished nicely as well. So a great throw, great for gifting, great for yourself. And this guy is a 50 by 60 and $120. We have a lot of other great throws as well, but this is just the one I'm featuring tonight. So I'm gonna fold this guy back up so I can put him back in his place and move on to our next item. All right. Next up on the list is Life Moments with James and Jen.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was working hard today. She said, it's time for life moments, and I got up to come over here. And I'm like, oh.
he did the my quads are
hurt.
screaming
Yeah,
waddle.
yeah. So, been working late, working hard. We got the project. I think you're going to show a little video of a little project we're working on, aren't you?
I am. So this next project that James has been working on, this one I've had no hand in, other than it will be filled by things that I bring in. But he's working on a storage space in the other building upstairs behind the boutique where his wood shop is. So he's sacrificing a little space from the wood shop.
12 foot by 18 foot to make a storage room. Well, not really sacrificing that much space because the ulterior motive here is if I can get all the junk that we have to store, paperwork and folders and
My stuff is not junk.
filing cabinets. So I'm not saying your stuff, but all that stuff out of the current storage area, then I'm going to be actually moving my office back into the tile building instead of in the boutique. So I collect things. Some of you see my office. I have collections, and they're growing, and I've grown my space. So
pretty soon you're going to be visiting the BARRON Museum.
That's right, automotive museum. So so everything is going to actually move to the other building, and I'm going to get about 3 times the space for my office, which would be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. But some of that space is currently where we keep bankers boxes and files and that sort of thing. That all has to be kept and stored properly. But we also need a better storage area for the boutique. We've got one now, but it's not. It only goes up 8 feet, and the ceilings are 11. So the dust from the wood shop tends to carry in there. So you have to keep everything in bags and all sealed up, and then dust the bags up before you open them. It's a real pain.
It is.
So we're going to put them in a room that's sealed all the way to the 11-foot ceiling.
Well, let's show them.
Yeah, let's do it.
So it's Monday night, 7:30, and you want to know what we do after hours? I just got done with a workout, and I'm checking in on James because he's working on a project. Hello.
Hello. Stand there stretching.
We're not messaging anyone. We're showing our Tuesday group something that you're working on.
Our Tuesday group.
Yeah.
The workout group?
No, our Tuesday viewers.
Oh. Oh, Tuesday. That's right. Today's Monday.
Yes. So what you building?
So we're getting to a stage where we've been in business long enough. We've got a ton of files. So we need to build a room to hold folders. So these shelves are set up to hold bankers boxes. They're just the right height. There'll be a 1/2-inch piece plywood on there. So I got 1, 2, 3 shelves built so far. I'm gonna put a 4th one up high for the older stuff that you don't have to reach very often. Right in the middle here, we're gonna put a desk. Down this bit here, these shelves will turn and go this way, all the way to that end, and they're gonna hold extra stock for the boutique, like Christmas decor, Easter decor, Thanksgiving stuff. Kind of anything that's we buy ahead of time for the boutique. It's just not ready to put it out yet. That'll go in here. We can store spare shopping bags and all that in here. And then down here, I'm actually thinking about putting the filing cabinets in here now, so that they're out of the office space. And this would be because this is going to be a locked room, so everything's secure. But I'm thinking we can keep all of our folders and our files in here, which I think is probably where I'm going next, is my thoughts.
Okay.
I need to be able to access this stuff here if we ever have a problem with the air conditioner or the water heater or whatever. So if I put filing cabinets here, it's just easy to pull them forward and access what we need to access.
Love the idea of the desk being in here because, you know, things come in early for the boutique.
Yeah, so you can open it here, label it, put it in a box, get rid of all the packaging. That can go out the other side. We can drop it just down into the dumpster on the first level.
Get it all priced and everything. That way when it's Christmas time, it's just go time.
So there'll be better lighting in here. And I actually was thinking tonight, while I'm building this, I think I'm going to try to paint everything in here.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to make it a nicer room. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to come in here. I'll mask all the water heater off and the air conditioner off and stuff like that. And I'm not going to put any tops on the shelves yet. I'm going to build all the shelves, but I'm not going to put the tops on. And then what I'll do is, because it'd be easier to spray them with the tops off. So I'm going to build all that shelving in there too. And this shelving over here is actually going to be spaced a little bit different. It'll start lower, it'll go all the way back to that corner there, and then maybe one here, and then maybe one up a little bit higher. So this will have more height to it instead of those, because those are a little bit tight for a lot of the boutique stuff we need to store. But they're perfect for banker's boxes.
Yeah.
So one more row of banker's boxes, 3 rows for the boutique, and then put OSB on the outside of all of this. And then I think I'm going to come in here, and the OSB is going right to the insulation on the ceiling. The idea is to keep any dust out of here, out of the files, and out of the inventory, because we've got a wood shop right next door, and we don't want to throw dust up in here. So it's going to be a heck of a big storage area. Excited about it.
Yeah.
We haven't really ever had a proper storage. It's always been like, well, what corner can we stick it in? So pretty excited to have actual physical storage area in the building, and it'll be sealed off from everything else, dust-wise and everything else.
Yeah.
Build that wall up to the ceiling, and then I think that's what I'm going to do. And I was thinking about that tonight. I think I'm going to spray it. I think I'm going to spray it like filing cabinet putty beige. Just like a filing cabinet. Make it a beige room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not going for exciting here. We're just doing storage.
What do you want to do? Like paint it, because you know it's going to get all over the floor and everything else when I spray it. Unless you're planning on putting a floor in here too.
No. Heavens, no. It's a storage room. It can be whatever color you want it to be.
I don't know. We might put some LVP down in here. Seeing as it's going to be...
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, if somebody's going to be in here working and doing files and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm going to put a little radio in here so they can listen to some music, and I'm going to put some nice flooring down. We're going to put a desk and a chair in here.
Sounds good.
And it'll be, this is just, it won't be anybody's office, but it'll be where somebody can work.
Sounds good.
Seasonally.
Sorry, I was looking at comments and then get back on. So, yeah, George commented he forgot to visit the Barron's Auto Museum, aka James's office. You got to check it out.
You did.
And Mom was saying, is the bank on the box, the lid on the banker's box? Yes, it was. And she was saying that she can't wait to get here and help set that room up. And that room started moments after we got Mom's flight itinerary that she is coming to visit us.
Yes.
And she always likes to have a project and always likes to help out when she's here. And having a place where all of our files can be in one room in one spot is something we've always wanted to do and never been able to do. It's always been just spread around. So actually, yes, we started to build this room, and my goal is to have it done, painted, and workable by the time Mom gets here. Because, yeah, we're going to let her help us get that space organized, which would be awesome and amazing. So,
Yes.
yeah, so I'm glad that you're excited about being here to help out, Mom. That's good to hear. And we will have it done and ready. Lord willing, I will be done in there by the time you get here. Not quite halfway there yet. I got a long ways to go, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and if it's not quite ready, well,
I'll let her paint it. Just kidding.
no, there's plenty of other things to help with.
Oh, there's plenty of things to help with around here. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Laura will tell you this Christmas tree we got to take down.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a little project that we've got going on around here. Not exactly the sexiest of projects,
Yeah,
but one that's necessary.
it's a necessary room. So we'll have a desk in there, and as new product comes in, we can open it and tag it and put it on the shelf until we have space for it here in the boutique or until it's the right season. So
Yeah, that's a big problem. Things come in, and a lot of times, and I'm not quite ready to get them out on the floor yet, and
Well, like
to have a place for
July,
them.
Christmas stuff starts getting here in July.
So
And
to
it's
have
like
a
not
place
ready to go out yet.
unbox them and tag them and receive them into inventory, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll help.
All right,
All right.
let's get moving on.
Do it. Looks pretty hot to me.
This is a great little swivel chair. I posted it this morning. Super comfy. And I've got more
Laura said,
details.
I was just going to say, put
coming
the
up.
tree on Mom's list. She'll get it down, packed away, and the birds rehomed.
True.
Oh, now I'm embarrassed. That tree's got to be down before Mom gets here. I'll never hear the end of it from her, too.
It seats so comfortably. It sits me well. It sits James well. So we're two very different builds. I'm very short and very petite. James is taller than me, and he's very broad-shouldered. And a lot of chairs that he sits in, he feels like he's being pinched in, but this one, not the case, because it is nice and open on the top. Nice armrest for it. It is in a charcoal and pale gray. Love the texture of the fabric. It does swivel. Great chair for a bedroom or just an additional accent piece anywhere. The base is black, and this chair is free. No, I'm kidding. The price of this chair is $950.
Isn't that a great little chair? I just love it. Yes, it does have a little bit of a nubby material, George, but it's not nubby as in scratchy. It's a soft nub. So yes, there is some texture to it. So not only does the chair add style in its lines, it also adds depth with the texture of the fabric as well. Very neutral. Can really go anywhere. I used to have two of them. Now I just have one. A client stopped in and picked up one of them because it was perfect for her sunroom. So a great accent piece. You don't necessarily have to have both of them. Just one in a bedroom would be great. Or like this client picking one up for her sunroom. I think it would just be a great little accent. It is really comfortable, and it truly does sit both James and I very, very well.
Not together.
No, not together, but separate, one by one. It's not a two-person chair, that's for sure. But as I was saying in the video, James's shoulders are broad, and a lot of chairs he feels kind of pinched in. But because of the way the arm is, that curved back, he feels very comfortable in that. The seat depth is good for him, and it's good for me too as well. It's hard to find that happy medium seat depth for us because I'm pretty short, and when I sit, oftentimes furniture is too deep for me, and I have to sit on the edge for my feet to be able to touch the ground. So this chair is perfect. You could see I was sitting back, my feet were planted firmly on the ground. It was not something that I have to adjust to make it kind of be comfortable for me.
When George gets enough drawing winnings, he's going to buy the chair for Laura. I don't know. I think you're halfway there, George.
Oh, that's great. All right. Next item on the list, I really, really like these two. Very stylish and a bunch of different uses for them. They're pots or containers that are of a matte or brushed brass, and then they have a nice wooden leg to them. So I'll give you a up close and personal look at those legs. Look at how this is done. See how that's cut so nicely so that fits in to its resting spot perfectly. They really did a good job making sure it was a nice fit. There are little foam pads for this to rest against. So again, a nice, clean, tight fit. Nice and deep, finished on the inside as well. Show you up close that brushed brass finish. This is the large, and it is $85.
Laura says, get one of those for me too, George. I'll put ice and champagne next to the chair.
See, there you go. You use it for that.
That'd actually be a great little holder for Fill it up with ice and put wine bottles in it?
Yep.
Party?
There's actually a smaller one as well. This is the small. He would be great for tabletop.
Oh, yeah.
But good idea, Laura. Great for that. Great for putting
George says turkey fryer.
putting a plant inside. I've taken one of my artificial plants and dropped it inside, and so it looks like a nice little pot for that. This smaller one is $60. Again, the same details, those nice finished legs. The vessel fits nicely into that wood stand. It has the foam pads for a perfect little fit. This is an item I've had on the show before, and I really, 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 really love it. Do I love it? I really love it. It's our hammered wood tray, and I actually have it right here on the table behind me. Just going to remove some things. So, the tray is beautiful. It's a hammered finish, just the same as they would hammer, say, a copper sink or something like that. They've hammered the wood in the same fashion. And actually, standing back, when we saw this at market, James and I first thought it was hammered copper in the bottom of this tray. But on closer inspection, it is hammered wood on the interior, stained nicely. The tray has great little handles for carrying. This is perfect for an upholstered ottoman if you need a little tray to be able to set your glass or on your cocktail table. Use it as a tray for carrying snacks and beverages back and forth as you're entertaining, or just for yourself if you're doing a movie night. It can hold your little bowl of popcorn and a glass of whatever you'd like to drink. And this tray is $44. In the picture on the tray, I have some beautiful glassware. This is, I always struggle with the pronunciation, Spigolo? Spigolo?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure.
Yeah. I'll show you. There you go. It's made in Germany. It's actually crystal. And it's so thin, but sturdy and beautiful. I love the shape of these. I think they're beautiful, beautiful glassware. And of course, I brought one over without a tag on the inside.
Of course.
They are $24.99 each. And just gorgeous. They're perfect for entertaining with a nice beverage inside. Picked up a little fuzzy. All right, next item on the list is our beautiful blue glass bowl. You know how much I love blue glass. So I love this piece very, 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 very much. So let me take these lemons out so you get the full effect of what this piece does. So you can see that spiraling going on inside the glass. It has a painted white rim. So this is one that you would definitely, if you're using it or if it needs a little cleaning, you want to use a soft rag and you want to hand wash it. Do not throw this in the dishwasher. It will remove the finish of that white trim around the edge. The bowl is $39.99, made in Turkey. And just a gorgeous, gorgeous bowl. I used to have plates like this as well, but actually
one of my regular visitors who had purchased the plates. She was just in today. So it was good to see her on this cold, rainy day. She was a little glimpse of sunshine in the day. The next item on the list is this very interesting silver sculpture. It has, I don't know, I like the dimension of it. I love the finish. I love how it kind of is rolled over. If you've ever watched someone work with metal or tried to work with metal yourself, you know that's not an easy thing to do. And I just think it's beautiful, that movement that it has as the metal just kind of folds over. To me, it almost looks like fabric that's been starched stiff and sprayed silver. It just has because of the movement of it, those folds and the way it swoops around. I just think it's beautiful. It is on a Thasos marble base. So it's just a white marble base. Thasos marble is white with just little flecks of shimmer in them. It's kind of catching the light there. Little dust bunnies on there. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And it is $68.99. All right, we're just rolling right along. Looks like the rim of your tire after you hit the curb. Way to make my beautiful piece look like something ordinary, Laura.
that repair bill hurt.
I bet, yeah. All right, next item on the list. Randy's been by and he has dropped off some new items. Well, you're taking a look at this and saying, well, I've seen Randy's bottle openers, but you haven't seen these. He does something new. He is now adding customization on the handles. So this one is United States Air Force. He made one for James and I that he gifted to us with the BARRON B on it.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was so surprised. He handed it to me and said, here, check this one out. And I opened it up and it was like this. And that's something new too. He has his trademark, his logo on the inside there. But I flipped it over and I saw the BARRON B on it. And I was like, oh, I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. So we had talked about him doing this and how he was going to do it. And it's so cool to see in person now. So the personalized bottle openers are a little more than the others. These are $30. And we still have the regulars where they're blank. They don't have the Randy's logo on the interior and it's nothing on the back. So both are just simply wood finish, still very, very beautiful, but we have those as well. If you want one made, just give him some time to be able to make them. And again, the customized bottle openers are $30. They still come in his beautiful packaging, creating things that make you smile. And his website, beautiful packaging. He really does a nice job with his packaging if you're giving it as a gift.
Yeah.
So
just makes the gift that much extra special.
It really, really does. And of course, in all of his boxes, he has a little thank you note to everyone that purchases. Boy, that one still smells good. All right. Next on the list is another new item that he dropped off, a gorgeous cutting board. The board is maple and cherry. Look at how thick this board is. Isn't that beautiful? The video does not capture it as it would if you were looking at it in person. Beautifully, beautifully done, as he always does. His finishes, I talked to him about this when he dropped us off.
Did you see George's idea?
What?
He said he could make one of those into a coffee scoop.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. We'll pass it along to him.
We certainly will, George. What a great idea. His boards, all of his pieces, his pens, his boards, his bottle openers, coasters, everything. Feel them and appreciate that finish. Because when James and I are out and about and we see a lot of things and we see a lot of people who are woodworkers and make things similar to Randy's. Every single time when we pick it up and we feel it in our hand, we look at each other and say, not as good as Randy's.
We do.
His finishes are just amazing how buttery smooth they are. This cutting board has little black rubber feet so that it can stand nicely on your countertop. It is $96. So this is something that is extra special, can last you for many, many years. Remember, any of your wood products like this, you want to condition them. You don't want to submerge them in water to wash. You can wash them, but don't want to submerge them into your sink full of water. Just wash them off and dry them off thoroughly. When they start to look a little dingy and dull, Randy's thought about that too, and we have Rusty's Wonder Cream. So inside, they come in a cute little bag. They're $13, and inside is, oops, get that open. I showed somebody something earlier today, and now I can't get it opened. I don't know my own strength. Can you open that? So inside is a mixture. Even James is struggling. I do not know what I did.
How did you tighten that? There it goes.
Thank you.
I don't know how you tightened it down that tight.
I don't know either, but I must have been like, I don't know. But inside is Randy's special mixture of food grade, mineral oil, and beeswax. And what you do is he has an applicator sponge.
Are you seeing Laura's comment there about George?
What?
His wood workshop?
George has a cool wood workshop. You'll have to have him show you some of his work, especially the cornhole games.
Nice.
George, I would love to see those. You have to share these things with me. We had a whole conversation on Saturday and I didn't even know about this. You have to share these things.
George wants to know if you stepped on it.
No, I didn't. I did that with my own hands. So he has an applicator sponge, and you just apply some to the sponge, and you apply a thin coat with the sponge or a soft cloth. You allow it to sit for at least 30 minutes, and then you wipe off the excess with a dry cloth, and voila, your boards and your wood pieces will be refreshed and restored. Put a rubber band around it. Oh, good idea.
Oh, Regina's with us.
Oh, hi, Regina. So glad you're with us. Good to see you. All right. My friends, since we've been talking about Rusty's Wonder Cream and Rusty Plower's Wooden Wonders, why not talk about a rusty sign?
Oh, you gonna show my barbecue sign?
I am.
I like these.
We've added this to Man's World last week, and it's all about the barbecue. This is a cool metal, intentionally finished rusted sign. Perfect for your grilling guy. It's $35. It's all metal. It does have little things for hanging, little eyelets there for hanging on the wall. nicely done. I'll show you up close that rusted finish. What they've done is they've applied a chemical to get it to do this, but it won't come off or flake off on your hands. If you are installing this outside, I would probably spray it with a clear coat just to prevent it from actually rusting. Wouldn't you agree?
Actually rusting more.
Right.
It's already rusty.
More.
I love
right.
the finish on it. Makes it look like it's been sitting outside for 100 years already.
Yeah, really cool. And it's not just the look, it's also the texture. You can see
awesome.
that there. Just a really cool sign, a really cool barbecue sign. I should hold up a white piece of paper so you can see that a little better. But you can see the spatula and the grilling fork there. Really cool sign.
Yeah, I like those.
All right, kids. That's all I've got for tonight. So, some news. I've got a truckload of new stuff coming tomorrow. James told me.
Yep. I got the email this afternoon saying truck's coming.
He
Make
said
sure you got able-bodied people to unload.
That would be me.
Yep, pretty much.
I am the able body.
I'll be laying the shower floor in the morning and a backsplash in the afternoon.
Yep. So this is why I work out. Thank you, Hannah, for helping make me strong. So yes, we've got a truckload. I haven't received a truckload for the boutique in a while. It's been a while since I've gotten a
Maybe
load
they'll
this
get here in
big.
the afternoon when you have your helper.
So that would be awesome.
News on that coming up.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about new product and new stuff coming in, and just kind of, I'll be sharing it along with you guys. Not all of it next week, but some. There's still some new items here that we haven't shared on the show yet.
And we'll be here next week, but then where are you going to be the week after?
So yes, we will have a show next week, but the following Tuesday we will not be having a show. And the reason we will not be having a show is because I will be out of town and James doesn't know how to build the show. So I'm going to be in...
James would go live with his cell phone, and you guys would be like, wow, video quality is really taking a dive.
So to keep the integrity of our show, we're going to skip, not next week, we'll be here next week. It's the following week that I'll be out of town. I'm going to Vegas. There's a market. And so this is a market that I have not...
And the tile show all at the same time.
Yes, there's, Surfaces is going on, and that's for all kinds of flooring.
Yep.
Tile, carpet, LVP, all kinds of stuff. I'm not interested in carpet. Somebody else can do that, but... and they do. But no, I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm going to a new market. I've not been to this one yet.
Yep.
I usually go to Atlanta in January, but because Atlanta market was so close to Christmas after us just getting back.
And the crime.
Yeah, I was going to have to go by myself.
Yeah. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah, it's just not a good idea. So Vegas it is, going with my bestie who is watching. And so, yes, we are going to hit market together, her for her shop, me for mine. And we're going to have a great time together, picking stuff out
James
with
will
each
just
other.
sit here and monitor the bank balance and cry for most of the week.
Because you'll miss me so.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You'll miss my cooking.
I will. Yeah.
A whole week without me making you meals. What are you
Oh, it
going
means
to
a lot of
do?
McDonald's.
No.
No. Hot
I
dogs.
would like to.
Hot dogs.
No. Okay, you guys.
You gotta still eat healthy.
You gotta help me out here because I want to come back home to a living husband.
I will eat healthy.
Okay.
I will. I'll be
Do you
good.
pinky swear?
A pinky swear. Pinky. Pinky swear. You saw it.
Okay. All right. Let's get to drawing that name. So, who is our lucky winner of tonight's show? Well, do I have one?
You have one. I'm trying to read who it is. Oh boy. It's Mom.
It's Patricia Boy.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations.
She is little perk for commenting on the show there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And you'll be in town in like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there we go. We'll put your name.
Do a
I think
little
you won
shopping.
once before too.
Oh, I have something held aside for you that I know you're going to want.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to take her at Christmas.
Mm-hmm. It's behind the desk here.
I saw it.
Mm-hmm. Has your name on it even.
It does. It's had your name on it for a while. We're supposed to bring it at Christmas, so
put
we
it
forgot.
out on the shelves because it's for you.
Yeah. And that's not part of your gift certificate.
No,
No.
most certainly not. But yeah, now Mom can get something she wants when she visits.
That's right.
She can shop and help organize.
We
yes.
should have Mom on the show.
Yeah.
Live appearance with Mom. How can we incorporate Mom into the show?
If she's willing. Not everybody wants to be in front of the camera, but I have a feeling your mom would be game.
I think she'd be game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
we'll see.
think so.
Yeah.
So that to come. And actually, that will be our first show back. She'll be here in town when we are back.
Yep.
So we're here next week, not the following. And then
The following after that,
we will be back.
We'll remind you next week.
We will. So,
All right, guys.
You
Have a
guys
great night. Thanks for joining us.
yes, enjoy your evening. We'll see you next time. I have to scroll to my closing scene. And now we're saying peace out.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. If you like what you saw, remember to send us a comment. Tell us what you liked. Tell us some things that you'd like us to do, to cover, things you'd like to see. Make sure you hit that like button. Let us know that you like that way. Also, don't forget to click subscribe. That way you don't miss a thing. We post new episodes every Sunday evening unless we have computer difficulties like this past Sunday. Then it was Monday night, but I try to post something new every Sunday. And of course, we go live every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. See you next